Let me be totally honest with you. Today's video not only saddens me, but it frightens me as well. Shalom, my friends. Yes, grief, fear, countless other emotions are swirling through the Jewish community in America and indeed around the world. You're looking at a photo of Sarah Lynn Milgram and Yaron Lachinsky. They worked together at the Israeli embassy in Washington, D.C. They were also a couple. Yaron was from Israel and Sarah was an American. So although Yaron had already purchased an engagement ring for Sarah, he was waiting to travel with her to Israel to meet his family. Then they would have become formally engaged. But as you probably know, the story was cut short when Yaron and Sarah were murdered on Wednesday night. The feelings of grief and anger at this senseless double murder are overwhelming. But more and more often, I'm feeling an emotion I don't usually feel, and that is fright. There seems to be no indication that the increasing anti-Semitism around the world, and even here in America, is going to reverse itself. And make no mistake, Sarah and Yaron were murdered because they were Jewish. The killer waited outside an event at the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington. He had no idea who he would kill, except that they would almost certainly be Jewish. Yes, the killer shouted, "Free, free Palestine," and I did it for Gaza. I won't even bother to ask how this murder helped a single Gazan. That's a fool's mission. But I will point out that he did not simply yell "Free Palestine," but "Free, free Palestine," which was the exact chant heard on so many university campuses around the country. I am absolutely convinced the killer was part of those professionally organized demonstrations, and those demonstrations have inevitably led to violence, no less than first-degree murder. For the first time, I find myself taking very seriously the idea that this mirrors Germany in the 1930s. I'm asking myself questions like, are my everyday measures to keep myself and my family safe sufficient? Do I need to be more on guard on a daily basis? I'm afraid that the answer lies in the very fact that I have to ask myself these questions at all. So my friends, this video will not end with the normal subscribe to the channel patter. It just doesn't feel appropriate today. I pray that Yaron and Sarah be sheltered under the protection of God's wings in heaven above. And I'll conclude with a pledge that I first heard in these words by my oldest friend, actor Rabbi, and I share them now with you. We are no longer a generation of Anne Franks. Shabbat Shalom.